Your boy, so if you need an online business in 2023 or you're already an SMA and you're looking for the best possible way to make money right now, it is with a short form content agency, right? And I'm going to give you a few reasons of why this is and then run you through how to actually scale your own short form content agency and get the highest profit margins possible, right? Make the most money. So why? It has a large target audience. Everyone wants short form content right now because, like Alex Hormozy style, it gets the most reach. Like it promotes it to a wider audience. So these type, like, everyone wants it. Every sort of like coach, consultant, content creator, anyone that has a business is moving towards that sort of personal brand because they understand the leverage that it can bring compared to something like adverts where they have to put in money to get money back. Whereas this, they can put in like the service fee and then get that return money back, right? Very easy to do. All you need is a very good team, which we're going to go over how you're going to do that later. Lack of real competition. 1% have clients. I don't think you guys understand it. A niche that looks oversaturated is never really oversaturated because it just has a bunch of people not doing it right. So let's say there's a million people, obviously nowhere near, right? A million people doing short form content. If let's say 1% of that have clients, then where's the competition, right? There's not as much competition as you really think there is. And then there is room for innovation. You can add other offers to increase the value. So you're not just like a freelancer. You can add sort of like acquisition systems on the back of it to sort of convert these views and new followers into like actual clients. So this is where you come in, and this is where the three pillars of a short form content agency will come in. So you start off by building your offer, right? It's all about adding to the short form content offer, or you're technically just a freelancer. Like I just said, freelancers will cost people around $5 a short. So anything above is a no, or offer quality. Okay, so either you're going to beat everyone on price or you're going to beat everyone on quality. But I can assure you now, if you're trying to beat people on quality and you're not mixing both, you sort of have to do quality and price. You're just a freelancer and they'll find someone to do them shorts for you. So if you're not doing like Alex Hormozy style type shorts, then you're doing it a bit wrong. This way you need a training method to get bad editors to the best while they charge $2, right? So this is what we do in our agency and how we have the highest profit margins. It's because we take people from nothing. We take people that have never touched an editing software before, and we have the systems in place for them to then go from that to the best editors in the world. That's like some of the best editors I've ever seen, where they're still charging $2. They appreciate what we've done for them as a company and they respect our values and us as people. So they carry on working for us. Maybe they'll get a few freelance jobs on the side, but they will carry on working for us because what we've done for them, and we'll be able to charge obviously the highest, get the best quality while still charging very low. Okay. So add and help convert these new views into growth. So you could go the route of like a full content agency, long form editing, where you can guarantee their growth. So you could do like thumbnails, you could do editing, you could do SEOs titles, you could like help grow their YouTube to monetize that. You could do a full content agency, which is one option. And then the option that we went with is the acquisition system, right? And where we guaranteed appointments booked off the back of this. So we bring in new views, new followers, we find the warm leads coming from this, and then we build an acquisition system to book them 10 to 15 appointments a month, right? And then, or you could go with the route ads such as TikTok, but I don't know how much I'd recommend this, but if you're obviously good in that sort of space, you can just add this onto your offer to make a bit more money, right? So for short form content, the pricing works like this. So 1 a day, you can't be doing more than $300 a month. 2 a day, no more than $700 a month. And then 3 a day, no more than 1K a month. I'm seeing people charge 4K for this. It will never work. It's like ads, right? It's like why ads is sort of becoming a bit pointless because they know they can just go to the media buyer. They know they can just come to the freelancer, but there is no way if someone comes to my agency, they're getting a world-class editor for this cheap, right? They're paying their average like $5. Let's say it costs about $10 for our sort of quality for a freelancer, and we're charging like $8. We've already knocked money off, right? And we're an agency that will just help them as well. We add to the service. So no more than this. This is already like you're going to be pushing money too much. So you've obviously got to get that editor system back in place. Then acquisition, you decide how much, but add a discount. So like do like a bundle of this and then add your acquisition system and how you're going to do that. That's a completely different type of video, right? So from here, you need your outreach methods. Now, I would only ever, this is the one way that you need to be outreaching, and it is the best way that we've found so far. And there's other ways, but obviously I don't think they're as like valuable and they won't work as well, okay? So social media with a personal brand is unbeatable. Unbeatable. We don't even have many Instagram followers, many Twitter followers, many Facebook followers, but social media showing you can do it yourself and showing the quality that you produce and showing like your personality, building trust, building rapport, will be able to scale you a lot faster than just like cold email to short form content agency, because they're not going to actually want that. They want you as a person to do it for them. Sort of like you sort of got to act like a freelancer that works for an agency, right? So VAs can do like 100 day, will scale you faster than anyone else. This is literally the most untapped thing ever. People, if you're not too scared to put yourself on camera, you will take over the short form game, and I'm not even joking, okay? So make sure you show what you can do on your profiles and then post every single day on every single platform to just build up that digital real estate, so everyone can carry on coming back, looking at what you're doing. They could, like in 2 months time, they could find a video from 2 months ago, watch it. It could be like a VSL or something, and they could be like, okay, I wanna join this team. Okay. This creates inbound leads. The amount of inbound leads that we have at the moment, and we're not even big, right? You will grow to a point where outreach isn't needed. We were discussing maybe like 4, 5, 6 months time, there'll be no need for outreach, right? Because all the leads will just be so inbound because of this personal brand that we built up because of short form content. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend any other way. Genuinely, like if you're thinking of any other way, you can do it. But I'll tell you now, people will outbeat you. You will get outbeaten every single day of the week by someone that is just absolutely spamming their personal brand, spamming like social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, all them social platforms, and actually showing themselves. They will absolutely dominate you. Okay, we obviously add cold email, but now that's because of a point where we can leverage testimonials, we can show results, etc. So that's why you can probably move that, but I'd always start with the social media and personal brand. So service delivery, the most important bit. You need the best hiring system of all time for this service. Okay, this is what for short form content, I'd always recommend going back end. You need that back end to be insane. So you need your editor to be trained into a god, otherwise you have no margin. So I will go with your editors and our editors. So your editors, let me open this. So they'll be able to do this, right? They'll be able to do this. This is one of the shots from our editors, right? So they can do that happily. But let me get back to my. So your editors can do that. They may start like this or this, right? So they could have the really good one, or they could have an awful short, okay? So it's good or bad, right? This is awful. No one would pay for this. This is dead, right? So this is dead. This is one of the shorts that we got sent in to like offer for our job. So obviously that shows. So you can either go with your margins are nothing, so the good editor at start, so you'd have literally $1 margins, like literally nothing, or your edits are awful and you'll sign no clients, okay? So this is a problem that you guys are probably having, where our editors, they start off like this, literally the short I just showed you. This is like a real thing, by the way. Like this, what I just showed you, is a real person that came in and now they work for us and they went to this, okay? In like 5 days, due to our editing systems. We have the best editing systems of all time. And this is what you need. That's what you need. You need the systems in place for you to have the best editors. Otherwise, you won't be able to scale. That's what you like. If you can't have the system in place, because you're not going to be editing them, right? If you don't need to be an editor yourself. Like I run the editing teams. I don't edit. Like I've never edited before. I don't know how the fuck you do this shit. But guess what? We trained the first guy. We have our templates. We have like our full training system. So you go from start to finish. We've invested in courses. We've invested in good editors who can record their screen and show what they do and show how well they can do it. So people go from that, watch it, and then they can start training, start learning, start coming on our team, understanding our values. With an editor, you need to sell you and how you're going to improve them and how they're going to align with your company and how they're going to be part of the family, part of the team. And that's true. You need to treat your editors like no one else, because they're the people that will get you the results, okay? And it's not always about money. It's about maybe incentives. Maybe they did really well this week, which in turn made you $300. Give them 20%, give them $60. Yeah, because these are the people that you need to feed, you need to look after, you need to like cherish with your heart, and you need the system in place. And if you don't have the system in place for you to do this, then your editors aren't going to be trained well. Either your margins are going to be shit, or your editing is going to be awful. So that's that's how you start a short form content agency. It's very simple. Like I said at the start, it's very simple to do. You just need the systems in place. This is sort of like a system thing. I have a bunch more videos on short form content if you want to have a watch. We have something coming out soon, hopefully, to help you guys with the editing system, because I know everyone struggles with it, and we've sort of cracked the code with how it works, right? So yeah, they're the 3 pillars that I'd say to a short form content agency. If you have any questions, Discord down below where you can speak to other like-minded people in short form content. My Instagram's down below where you can obviously message me and ask me advice on short form content. But I hope to obviously see a bunch of you starting your agencies, be in competition with myself, and see what you guys can do differently, see how innovative you can become, and how you can change the sort of short form game. So we're all alone together. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.